What's up, all my investors? It is Shaddai, and I'm back again with another HINANCE video breaking down the complex financial world for everyday people like me and you so we can make some moolah, cheddar bread, whatever you want to call it. Today we're talking about the market correction, the stock market crash. Are you ready for it? Do you understand what it is? Are you familiar? Are you comfortable or are you uncomfortable? Let me know in the comments below. When you hear those words, stock market correction, stock market crash, does it make you feel uncomfortable? Or do you feel like you're ready for that? I'm just interested to see how people are feeling. We do have a special guest coming on today's video. Y'all may be familiar with him. And if you want to be a special guest, make sure you comment below and let me know. We had a billionaire recently named Leon Cooperman, yes, Leon Cooperman. Google him, you might find some interesting stuff on him. He stated that a chunk of investors are in euphoria. And what does that mean? To me, I hear him saying like a lot of y'all smoking that dope. Y'all don't know what y'all doing. Y'all investing in whatever. You're seeing a lot of crazy jumps in stocks when nothing has changed. And that sometimes that makes me question and worry, like, why are people running after, for example, let's say if Nike or Apple shoots up 50% today, but they haven't sold one more phone than they did yesterday. They haven't come out with any new products. They haven't made any announcements, but all of a sudden today it shoots up 50%. That usually tells me a lot of people are listening to somebody, or they're listening to platforms, they're listening to YouTubers who have a lot invested into these stocks, and they want everybody else to buy them so that their stock can go up and they can sell and make some money and then invest in another stock that's lower and then tell you to buy it so it can go up. That's details for all that stories for a whole nother video. But let's stay on track and talk about this market correction. I just want y'all to understand that there's fear being instilled in us through platforms, through analysts, through YouTubers. Not all, but a good portion. They want you to sell during a market crash. A market correction or a market crash is just people being scared and they listen to the news and they say, you know what? I made a couple bucks. I'm gonna sell everything. I'm gonna sell whatever I got. But sometimes that's the worst decision to do, because people like me, people that know what's going on, we just be like, yeah, sell. Go ahead. Yeah, sell. Yeah. The market crashed. Yeah, it's never going to come back. Yeah, sell. Historically, Google it. Don't take my word. Google it for yourself. Historically, the market has always come back. It's always, over time, made its way up. Historically. That's just, I don't make these numbers up. It's there. The data's there. Like, it always shows, like, over time, it will come back. There are fears of this being like a flat 10 years going forward. There's a new president coming in. He's not for big business like the last president was. So the taxes might scare people, but if you know what's going on, you shouldn't be scared. There's nothing to worry about. A market correction can be 20, 30%, 10%, 15%, and I see it more as an opportunity. I feel comfortable when I hear market correction. I'm like, ooh, right? I mean, I know people. There's some people that feel me. Like when I see things going down that I want to buy, I'm like, ooh, okay. It's a very good feeling. But at first, I'd have to admit, I didn't even know what a market correction was. When I seen the market crash in March, I wasn't even fully invested. I probably had maybe a couple $100 at the time. And I was so scared. And you know what I kept telling myself? Don't make this mistake. It's going to keep going down. That's what I kept telling myself. Rather than just be buying while it's going down, I just kept saying it's going to keep going down. And I watched it go down and then watched it come up. And I said, oh, I can't miss it. Gotta get on the ship. Can't miss the ship. So market corrections are normal. And when Mr. Cooperman says people are in euphoria, when those people, when they get off that dope, it's like, you ever seen, I mean, many of you probably have not seen a crackhead get off drugs. But you can only imagine, or maybe someone that's drunk when they're starting to sober up, you can only imagine that they start to come back to reality and they're looking around and like, hold up, I invested in what company and they are not profitable? Oh no, we selling everything. We selling it all. I'm selling everything. I'm telling Johnny to sell. I'm telling Beth to sell. I'm telling Rebecca to sell. I'm telling Jim to sell. We all selling. So when the investors that really don't know what's going on get off that high from the hype and they sell everything, that's the correction. That is the correction. It's when you really don't know what's going on. If you selling during a correction or during a crash, you either have a lot of money that you're just not trying to lose, or you've had your time. You've had your time. You say, I'm gonna just move forward. But someone like me, I'm waiting for a market correction, and you should be too. You should definitely be waiting for it too. Don't be scared. Rasta, tell these people your thoughts on the market crash, market correction.
Thanks for having me again, Shaddai. This is Rasta Stocks. I'm about to head out on the road soon, but I have something very important to discuss before I do that, and it's called a stock market crash. Okay? Stock market crash is a sudden, dramatic decline of stock prices, okay, resulting in a significant loss of paper wealth. You get me? Crashes drives by panic selling. So basically, like if Citron, Reuters, or any other major companies come out and say something bad about a certain stock, it tanks. Like perfect example, COVID-19 affected the stock market. The stock market crashed. It crashed, so it's sudden news affects the stock market. You know, anything sudden that's bad. And COVID-19 affect the world globally. So of course the stock market crash. But you guys should not panic. You should look at that as perfect buying opportunity. You know why? Because you don't know when something like this could happen again. Or for example, the stock market could crash anytime. Anytime it could crash. Anytime. But you guys should not worry. You guys should not panic sell. You know why? Because historically, the stock market always recover. Always recover. So, on that note, if the stock market crash, you should see the opportunities, to grab up on some stocks that you don't have, or put up your money, build up your buying power. Buying power is key and important. When I say buying power, I mean put money aside. You feel me? Whichever platform you have, you build up your buying power in that platform so you could take advantage of these discounted stocks. You feel me? So don't worry about when the stock market crash. You feel me? Although yes, you're going to lose money. Yes, you're going to lose money, but look at the opportunities you could take advantage of. So build up your buying power, your cheddar, your dinero, your green, all right, your pesos. You feel me? Whatever form of currency you have, you build it up so you could take advantage of these discounts. When people are panic selling, you should be happy as hell because you just got hit with some discounts. Thanks for having me again, bro. I appreciate it. People, like, comment, and subscribe to Shaddai's channel. And on that note, peace. This is Rasta Stocks. Live long and prosper.
I appreciate you for sharing your thoughts always, Rasta. Make sure y'all check out his YouTube channel, Rasta Stocks. That is my YouTube fam. We definitely gonna connect very soon, and we always making videos, and we're always sharing information. Rasta actually met me through my YouTube channel when I first started making my YouTube videos last year. He's a regular guy just like me and you. He, not too long ago, didn't have any money in the stock market. And now he's ready for stock market crashes and stock market corrections just like me. So if it's not something you're used to, it's going to feel uncomfortable. But over time, you can be very comfortable with these terms, with these words, with these situations, and make the best of it. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, put them in the comment section below, and I would love to have a conversation with you. Again, if you're interested in joining the Stars group chat, make sure you shoot me a DM above. I will get you all the details about the Stars group chat. It's called the Future Millionaires, and we're just in there sharing information to build generational wealth. I appreciate you all for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. I'll see you tomorrow.